We are live. And there's people over at my house, so if you hear talking, that's them. Alright, let's see. You know what? We're going with this map. Dang it, it's full. They're all full! No! Hello. What, are the pups scaring you? Alright, let's see. Hey, wait, what do you think you're doing listening to that? I can't have copyrighted content.
Oh boy.
Alright, I need to find a server. What?
I forgot paper.
I need a server! What server should I play? Yeah, this is a good song. Shh. Here, you can listen with me. Okay, lots of servers have popped out of nowhere. Doom. This is a good song.
I know the game is
Ooh.
What?
Quite unfortunate.
Finally, I can join the server.
Ooh, there's a nut. There's a la nut.
Whenever the server's lagging by a lot.
Server's going to crash in about 2 seconds.
Every server I've been on is
5,
lagging.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Explosion.
So what do you guys think
It's
of the
been
new
5
update?
hours and the servers are still like this.
Course.
Has it been lagging?
Blame
Exactly.
Check it out.
Blame Northwood.
Wow. Yes. Yes, blame Northwood.
It looks a lot nicer though. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Like, graphically.
Models are better.
Oh, most definitely. Ooh, that T-boy was like...
Oh wait, never mind. They just turned down my brightness.
Well
Oh, the
then.
brightness thing is a known glitch. It's been there since before Mega Patch 2.
Alright.
Man, Mega Patch 2's got a rocky release so far.
Yeah, all the servers are actually like retarded.
Yeah, I've
think?
joined like 5-10 servers and it's stuttered and frozen and...
The first one I was able to.
Has anyone else seen the thing where it's like a server will like have, and you join it and then it says it's full?
It's so annoying. I did join a server
Yes.
with 3 out of 150 and it says disconnected, the server's full. I'm like, who is that?
It's like 10
I
to 20.
literally
Yeah,
tried
you know
for
what?
5 hours.
This might not be the best server. For right now. Let's see. Join game. Find match. Northwood Studios official server. It's not full. It says 10 out of 20 right there. Alright, come on. Good server. This server holds 200 people. What? I'm sorry, what? Okay, you know what? Not gonna worry about it. Dang it! Server's full. But it's clearly not. Wow, the one that says 22 out of 24 can't hold me, but the one that says 23 out of 24 can. Amazing.
some kid, Tylee Cham 1.
Okay,
The
this is called
homo.
Okay,
Tylee Cham's the
079 096
Yeah, he's a
939
Homo
049
sapien.
173. This is just a mess.
Yo, join
And
the Incel
T
Challenge.
minus
No, I'm not joining
5
Incel
minutes.
Rebellion.
Wow.
Why not, dude? We got like literally
Cause that's
nothing.
homo. That's
No
homo.
incentives.
That's pretty
Well,
homo,
you're an
bro.
incel.
No, I'm not an incel.
Are
Dude,
you
I
sure?
beg to differ.
Yeah, how am I an
Mm.
incel, sir?
I got Incel Dar.
I don't know
Incel
what
Dar's
incel
going
is.
off.
Explain to me how I'm an incel.
Incel dar.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
not an
incels can
incel.
detect other incels, and I'm detecting that you're an incel,
I'm not an incel, though.
Dude, that's crazy.
right? You're the only other person I'm
have-
detecting that's an incel on
boy.
the server, dude. We're the only incels. Rise up.
Oh, he's gonna grab the hat.
Girlfriend.
Oh.
Wow, that
Yeah.
makes you like.
I'm sure you do.
Oh, he
What's his
can't.
You
name?
can't be an incel
Brad.
if you're in a
Dude, I think
relationship.
that makes you.
So it's not
couple.
checkpoint access you need to open those things.
Prove it. You have a girlfriend. What's her
Okay,
middle
what's your
name?
snap, sir?
What's her middle name?
I don't know her middle name, Jesus
All right,
Christ.
credit card information.
Oh my god.
What's the
You're
what's the
giving her
numbers on the back?
Give her.
Just
Give
give me
us
your
the phone
snap
number.
and I'll give you your snap, you idiot.
Give us the phone
Yeah,
number.
give me her phone number and I'll call her.
Can't wait for all the
Dude,
servers to be
Do you
normal
want her
again.
snap or not?
This is
Yeah.
just
No, actually,
horrible.
No, I'm not giving it to you. I'll give you the first. I'll give you the first 4 digits of her snap.
Nah,
No, I'm
give
good.
us the
Thanks. You
numbers.
keep it to yourself.
Give us the full number.
Hmm.
No. I'm proving that I'm not an incel right now.
You're not really proving anything.
This
You're not
is
proving
regrets.
anything, you're just proving that you're fake.
This is many regrets.
Hey, hold on. I'm confused. What's with all people having names of like rule work? Recently?
Because
Are y'all related?
no, my name is literally Brit.
Nice.
I like that new sound
How long
effect.
until Big Sister dies?
Airlocks. That's it.
Minus 1 second.
While
That man just given up. Oh, are you serious? I wasn't picked.
Dude, he's a friendly guy. He's a friendly guy.
Wow, what horrible people to shoot a friendly SCP. Jeez.
Nice.
Wow.
I'm confused. Hello?
Well,
What?
9-6 terminated by chaos. Okay, terminated by Q's.
Who has a dog? Dogs are allowed in.
Hold on. Alrighty then. Alright, let's do this thing.
Hey, mic check. Mic check.
bro, this game is so much more clean now.
Vibe check.
Honestly.
It's just very buggy.
This game mechanic.
16, 15, 14. Light containment zone, decontamination process, in T minus 20. No, 30 seconds. All checkpoint doors have been permanently. Many, many regrets. Yeah.
Mine.
Oh, hey, Joe. Alright, well. Oh, wow, dogs.
I don't like dogs.
Alright, SCP-939 is why. It capitalizes on mistakes using its sound. Its feet set up.
Okay, cool. Nice roll call, guys.
Hell
Ultra sensitive.
So we do have a peanut, right?
Yes.
Hey, we got 2 doggos.
Following you around. Wait, who's that?
Oh, hey, Shy Guy, I see you over there.
As a partner.
Do we have a computer?
Yeah.
Awesome, so we've got 2 doggos, a nut, a Shy Guy, and a computer.
I see him.
It is I, Gerard Steve.
Hmm.
Love it.
Nice job.
I will say, as nice as MP2 is, they really need to iron out the bugs before they put it out. But then again, you can't fix everything.
So fucking broken now.
Wait, Peanut. There's a couple guys in actual.
Ooh, elevator system A.
Open it.
Come on, shy guy.
Go in, just go in. I closed it.
Hello. Why is everybody in my room?
Yeah. If you don't get him, it's okay.
That's D-boy.
This is going to be fun.
The door lock outside?
Have you seen Shy Guy?
Yes, shy guy's right there.
There's a guy outside. I'm holding him, but I can't.
Everything looks.
You gotta hurry up.
Oh, I found 914. Hello, can somebody open the door, please? Oh, hi. How are you? I'm just your friendly doggo. Except I'm not so friendly. Oh, good, nice one, nice one.
Few more in there. Open that for me.
I'm sorry, dude. They're looking at me. What do you want from me? I'm a fucking animated inanimate object, okay?
914.
Hey, can somebody open the door, please?
Right, hold on, I'm getting this guy too. Have faith in me.
There's like 2 more in there.
I have a lot of faith.
Yeah.
In you,
You better. This guy's going to a dead end.
Computer, can you come to 914?
Yeah. There are. Wait, there's no one in 914.
No,
Oh, is
are
there
2
not?
people.
Did we kill them all? Awesome.
No, there were 2 people in there. Hold on, just open it. Doc, can you go check the output?
No, I'm telling you, there's no one in there. I'm telling you, there's no one in there. Actually,
I saw like
Peanut.
2 people in there.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of trying to murder someone.
Yeah, where are you?
In my
I'm gonna go move on and kill other people.
Alright.
'Cause I could really help you out.
Oh, somebody's in oh, doggo. Where you? Oh, you got them. Nice. Other doggo, yes.
Oh, fuck that guy. Go somewhere else.
Go!
Oh, I see D-boy shooting over
Hell
this
yeah.
way.
Get XP from that.
Hell yeah!
Unlock the door.
Access
Right
tier
click to
3
unlock.
now.
Right click to unlock.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Took you a little bit.
Is there any more people in there?
This fucking D-boy. Wait till he leaves to lock him, okay?
Yeah, I know. Doc,
Coming
go
out now.
help him. One sec.
Fuck this D-boy.
Oh, hi, Nut.
I'm leaving. You can have him. He's so annoying.
I can't
Wait
get
outside the door.
him.
Wait outside the door,
Peanut,
Nut. We
Peanut,
can, teamwork.
No, Peanut.
Danger. Light containment zone.
Peanut, don't be a dick. Come back.
In T-10.
Come back to your room, Nut. I'm going to get him to jump over, and you can kill him at the door.
Peanut, go get him, boy.
Hold on, lock it down again.
He has a flashlight. You can't really. You can't really.
Lock it down, Ree.
I know.
What the fuck? Oh my god, this guy's too. Easy
Final.
clap.
Nice.
Easy clap, dude. Easy clap.
All right. Well, I got another.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Is anyone in 914 right now?
No.
Okay.
I don't actually know that for a fact. Just saying no.
Peter, how much power do you have?
Ooh, this is fun.
Peanut. There's a guy over here. Wait, no, Peanut.
Over
Don't go
where?
for him. Don't.
I'm going through it.
Hide.
I'm going through it. No, I'm going through. What do you mean hide?
This
Might
is
be dead here in a moment,
fun.
though.
I am mega
not to-
fast doggo.
Easy clap, dude.
Nice. And go, boy. Here you
That was mine. That was mine. You took it.
Oh,
I need XP.
Oh, come on.
The peanut XP, dude. The nut XP. It's
Great.
called nut XP.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. The more kills you get, the
There's
faster.
10 MTF. Well, I'm heading up to entrance to kill them.
Sketchers with Python.
Ooh.
5? Ooh, there's literally 5 of us. Nice.
Yeah. And we've got the God Squad of Nut and Shy Guy.
Peanut, kill him.
I don't know what the fuck was happening. It wouldn't let me kill him. Like, actually click and not hold it down is weird.
Alright, go that way.
Which way? There's like 4 ways to go right here.
Oh, hey, Shy Guy.
Alright.
Where's extraction?
Take a... Go through servers. No, go to the opposite of servers. Opposite of servers.
Which is where? Everything looks
Keep
fucking
go,
the
go
same to me.
behind you. Go forward. Go forward. Please, go forward. No, other way. Yes, that way.
Okay.
Or opposite of servers.
Right.
There you go.
I
Right,
lock it
Peanut,
down.
come back. Peanut, come back.
Just stopped, huh? Oh, I was disconnected. Great. Great, this is going well. I mean, did it? No, it didn't disconnect me from the stream, so that's good.
It disconnected you from the stream.
No, it didn't. It disconnected me from the game.
Fire on, although it's not this one.
There we go.
What is AHP?
Armor.
Oh, really? There's armor now?
Well,
Ooh, that's lit.
like
Drink your
morphine or whatever,
minis.
like morphine, it'll give you extra HP. So
Adrenaline.
it's like adrenaline.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Woo!
Heroin and gives you more HP.
Yeah, you just take heroin. Just like in real life.
But it goes
Which is
down over time.
opioid,
It's like
or cocaine.
overkill.
Cocaine.
Well
It's
then.
in a needle.
Oh, they just simply just did 420J. Did anybody get that reference?
I have no idea what you said.
Well,
I said, I guess it's 420. Yeah.
Oh, now get it. Okay. I didn't hear you at first.
The scientists found the medical pills.
Ooh, pills. Yes, my favorite. Heal everything.
bug pills?
The SCP 500 pills from whatever, it's
Oh.
somewhere in the
Ugh.
range.
Heals anything that you could possibly have. So
This
Yeah,
is
he needs to heal.
absolutely horrible.
why are you calling cabs to you?
I might just end the stream here because nobody really seems to care about this much or at all.
My favorite new SCP item they added is the hat.
Alright. Shoot him! Shoot the scientist! D-boy, shoot the scientist. Shoot him.
This is a dead end.
I have a...
Everything is so much smoother.
Yeah. When they first released the update, you couldn't even see your mouse in the menu when you escaped.
You had to press N to pull up
Yeah,
the
I
other
think
menu.
that was, hopefully,
They fixed it
thankfully
within
they
like an hour.
Oh boy!
yeah, thank God they hot fixed it, otherwise then they would have been review bombed.
Supposedly there's a glitch where a room will fail to render and you'll just sink it to the floor.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I think they
There's,
probably,
he says he says he fixed it an hour ago, but there's no other updates for it.
Fixed what?
Well, at least Mega Patch 2's playable now.
yeah, that's good.
That's debatable.
I'm still waiting on the server to, so waiting on the
It probably
server.
will at some
The
point.
main
but-
server,
Oof.
calm down.
That scientist be dead.
Also, rip scientist.
Feel sadistic, die.
Scientist.
I just got backstabbed by a D-boy.
Yep, that was me.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Why? Just why? No. They've changed quite a bit with MP2. This is fun to watch.
I mean, as long as Mott's on, it can't not on. They can't do anything about it.
We're working on that stuff.
Guys, the Jeep.
D-boy has my busy cap.
Just to let you know, JD is admin.
Why is
Oh boy, I love when the Patreon rewards break. I really love it.
this dude's still singing even though the song's over?
There goes the end of the round.
Yeah, D-Class about to die.
He will not die.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Why is he going in
Yeah,
there?
it looks like he put on the cap.
Oh.
I'm gonna commit
I
die.
think the hat works with the...
Oh,
No, it doesn't. Okay, the hat doesn't work with 079 and the dog.
I regret doing this a lot. You know what? Maybe I'll go play Minecraft. This is just cancer.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
You know what? Let's see if I can join my friend here. Connected. Loading the level. Load the level. Oh, I'm able to join them. Sweet. Yos. What servers? EU. Oh, jeez.
I'm opening.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Holy shit.
It's open. Come on.
Says if Cupcake's never seen the SCP-18, was it before? Yeah, I think it was 018. Oh, Mikey Moo, you're here. This is MP2. Everything has gone to trash because of the fact that all the normal servers need to update, and most of the hosting platforms are gone. Or need to update themselves, but...
D-boys I helped killed me.
Oh,
So yeah, problems.
Jam killed me actually.
If
The other
only you
D-boy was
could-
fine.
if
He
only-
trusted me.
If only you could have killed Jam, that would have made me
Oh,
happy.
Tiny's on here. Tony's on here. Tiny Tony. I should have realized
Tony,
that.
get out alive, man.
Jam makes me sad.
You know what? Just to make it a little more, a little funnier, I'm going to do this.
Like 173.
Perfect. It doesn't update immediately. I'll have to wait for the next round, but this is great. Oh!
He saw the ball. I think the ball's in nuke room.
Oh, enemy? Get the fuck out of
Give
here.
him any.
Oh, still here.
How's things, man? Family doing good?
I have a feeling you're just waiting for me to go. I don't like this. I really don't fucking like this.
Cupcake's too paranoid.
GM, I'm scared. GM, I'm scared. GM. Oh, I'm scared, GM.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, you just gotta trick it, man.
I see you are not in sellout zone. Sellout zone no longer exists because of MP2. As I said, it is hosted by something else, a different service, a server hosting service, and those server hosting services need to update.
Oh, no.
So yeah, sellout zone does not exist currently.
I'm gonna have great fun with my stress ball in a second.
Oh, his stress ball, eh?
I see why you did this, computer.
Guys, mission success. Check Tony out.
Mission success.
Go, Cupcake.
I'll
Good.
like this.
Glad to hear.
I have so much sugar in my hands.
Is he just?
Why do you have
Is
sugar
he
in your
just
hand?
AFK? I think he's just AFK.
Not exactly sugar. Banana pudding.
No.
Walk away, boy.
Oh wow, he says he's the best. Even though 3 of us sacrificed ourselves to
Get it,
protect
boy.
him.
Get it.
Okay.
Grab the.
Ooh, the cola, eh?
Until he gets run over.
Nice.
We about to be zooming.
Alright, let's do this, boys! Yes, that is actually some good art. And a first aid. Yep.
Let's save the boys.
Crazy, I see you joined me.
I did join you. That new join
Yeah,
game.
because is it because Peanut's not up yet?
Wait. That works now?
Did you join me because Peanut works for his
I got 3 medical items. Let's go. Oh, hey, guys. Hey!
Get out of here. Hello. Oh, D-boy.
So how are you guys doing? I don't like the sound of that.
Terrible situation.
You two are like the last 2 or something. Oh, well, that means, computer is about to go.
Alright, go fast, boys.
Go fast, boy! Drink the cola, go! Oh, jeez! Oh no, it's the Flash! I wonder if friendly fire's on. No friendly fire. Okay. I think we're about to win. That's a radio. I don't like radios. I will kill anybody with a radio because radios are broken. Yeet! Two, 1.
Me too.
Woo! We win!
Cowards always finish first.
Now time to use up all the medkits, even though I don't need them. Hey! This is a good song. What? Did my name not change?
I'm probably gonna put my then I'm gonna
Huh?
Didn't change. Sugar.
My name is Tony.
My body is in a current state of revolution.
I will be on till the early hours of the morning.
My name's Toby.
Me too.
I'm 83 and
Hey, I actually got in before the round started.
My name is Fred.
Ketamine.
This is
Where's Murdoch?
okay.
I must find him.
My name is George.
Nine.
Wouldn't close.
Rhinoceros beetle, rhinoceros beetle,
Rhinoceros beetle, rhinoceros beetle,
This is regret. Allah! Oh my gosh! What happened to this door? What happened to the doors?
The doors? Oh, you're just seeing things. The doors are
Yeah, I'm seeing things. The doors have been raised about half a foot off of the ground.
Oh dang, you're doing bad over there, aren't you? I'm so sorry for you. Is the door
The doors be floating.
ball?
The doors are floating except for these doors. Oh, this door's floating. Oh, all the doors are floating.
Oh, wait.
The doors are floating. Oh, hey, Tony. How are ya? How'd that happen?
I didn't see Tony.
I just want to be.
Let's see. Let's see. There's a computer, a nut, and a dog. Oh no, the dog's stuck.
Tony,
Tony did it.
thank you.
Guy.
This is great.
My gun.
So did it to him too. Rip mouth. Why do I keep this thing?
Oh, I don't like
This is nonsense.
I don't want to crash after a round is completed or I disconnect from a game.
I'm trying to figure out how to set up a dedicated server
Not done.
for SCPSL. It won't let me.
Extremely annoying because sometimes my computer.
Oh, hey, Cupcake.
What is Jam doing?
Oh, wait, is that chapter?
Ian tried to survive, but
Oh no, that's chapter. That ain't good. That ain't good.
No. Tony had no plans.
That ain't good. If there's chapter, things about to go blow
Wait, that was
up.
Holy shit, that's an SCP. We're fucking
He's gonna die.
Nut.
He's dead.
or
Those D-boys be escaping.
you got this? You got this, man? Press V to talk, by the way. Press V. Press V.
I'm
Well, how did he kill us both? One snap killed the two of us.
Yes.
It's not possible.
The snap it, the snap a snap.
Kill everyone.
Tony's too.
I think they buffed the nut. Not gonna lie.
Dang it, Alice.
Next update, I heard that they're gonna redo SCP.
Alright,
SCP,
take it easy, man. Have a good.
I hope to God not. He scares me enough already. I'm not looking at that.
Oh no.
They're gonna remodel 173.
Remember that dog that was on Delta? So
Why is Callus in the abyss?
Oh yeah, there was like
Just
a
in case anyone can't say
milk
missing
swimming
group,
pool
also known as
I
the
was on and
Vines.
literally
I would just
spraying
mention,
everyone.
please join the
People
Discord and just
outside
report
said,
to
"What
one
are
of
you
the admins,
doing down
or
there?"
obviously you
It's,
can mention on
a
Tony's
feature.
stream or myself.
This is great.
Bring you out. If
This
there's
is
no
going
way to get out,
great.
just alright, so hope you guys have a good game. Take it easy.
Yeah, no.
Callus is in the void.
Oof.
Ninja extracts Callus.
Hello?
There's no
We're gonna
way
need
of
to send
saving
an entire
him.
squad just to extract
Alright, bye.
the remains of Callus.
I give up.
Oh my god.
Didn't you have to kill Callus?
No, they're not.
He's in the void.
Lots of balls.
Fatal
Yes.
blunt trauma.
How is he not dead though?
He's just barely inside, so he's still standing at something.
The doors be floating.
He's stuck though.
I destroy the doors with my sword.
Hey, can someone help out Callus?
Yeah.
Yeah, Callus is
Callus
outside the
went into
map.
the void. Callus is in the
Mission
void.
Callus is in the nothingness.
for MTF or Chaos is to save Callus. No matter what.
Let me,
Jam, free the callus.
No,
Saving
By
callus
shooting him in the
now,
head,
boys.
yes?
One moment.
Yeah! Let's do this! Woo. This is an EU server. I am screwed.
I got my asthma medication. Ben 244.
Hello, how are you today?
Stop unzipping your pants. It's getting cold.
Don't leave without me. Don't. No, no, no.
Stop unzipping your pants.
I love doing that. Chaos! We are the chaotic boys.
No, I'm actually chaotic.
Tony! You smell good. You smell like a nut. I mean another butters.
Zipping and unzipping the same thing over and over and over.
Melinda!
Hey computer, how you doing?
I can't open the door! Alright, I'll take 3 thirst aid kits, yes. The doors be broken! Some doors can't open, other doors are, all the doors are floating.
Why are all the doors closed?
The doors are floating! You know what? I'm taking the flashbangs just so I have a way to make grenades so I can blow open the door. We have no way of getting around. We're stuck. I can't open the door. Oh, hey, Nut. Oh, hey, Nut. I see your feet. The doors are floating for me.
Oh, not for me. They're perfectly normal. I just can't.
Nah, I come from the US servers. I can't shoot the nut. The nut's on the other side of this door. The doors be floating for me.
If only there was a command to destroy every door.
Boys, we need grenades. We need to get the grenades.
Dallas, we're going to save you, man. Don't worry. We got this facility guard as a hostage. We're going to protect you, man. He's going to lead us straight to you.
We need grenade. I've only got flashbangs.
Is Callus here?
I don't know. You know what? I'm going to go. Come on.
This lag.
I don't have lag. All the doors are just floating for me.
I can't walk straight.
Ammunition? Yes, please. Oh, hey, who's on? Oh, hey, guys. Oh, Chapter, the doors are broken. Do you have a grenade? Chapter, I can see your feet. The doors be floating. I don't have a grenade. I would throw it if I could, but nobody can open it.
Oh. You can only carry 3 types of medical items. This is
Yeah.
bullcrap.
2 guns, 3 cards, 3 grenades, yeah.
Alright. I gotta.
Frag grenade somewhere around here?
I can only find flashes.
Let's hack the door.
Ah! Ouch.
It doesn't seem
That
to be
hurt.
working.
Hey, can you open the door, computer? Can you please open the door? It's kind of broken. You can't the computer can't even open it.
I'm not callous, what the fuck?
You can't open it? Oh, who are you?
This is Chapter.
Oh, that's Chapter. He also got stuck.
Bye, computer. Hey!
If you want it to be daytime, just go play. He's coming. They're coming.
Woo!
I love.
This game is entirely and utterly broken. I love it. Alright, come on. Load. I said load. I wanted load.
They're not gonna play Minecraft.
Probably not. The game's broken, which makes it so much better.
You know, it's getting to me that when they called it a mega patch, I didn't actually expect it to have more bugs.
Am I muted?
Of course it has more bugs.
Sucks out your soul and throws it into the
Hey, you stop that.
Go ahead and kill a cup.
Sorry, man. I saw you pick up your gun, man.
I swear, I don't
pick
think
up
I've
your
ever
gun.
Yo,
had
Jam.
Yes?
Yo, Jam, can you spell iCup?
Where do you think I'm
Say
going?
that one more time.
I-C.
The game is broken.
Fucking game.
I-C-U.
Literally, there was no way to get to entrance zone last round.
Yeah.
Literally no.
Welcome to hell.
It was not.
Oh, wow. We're lucky.
True. No pistol. Oh, instantly.
Hey, we did it. Let's go screw everybody over. Oh, look, another one.
Oh, a fellow scientist. Two maybe?
Welcome to hell.
Hey.
Yes, bathroom.
No. No. Oh, hey! What's up? No. Where the heck am I going? I don't know.
This way. I follow you. You are a smart person.
Alright, cool. I'll take that away if you shoot it at me again.
Doody doody doody. Pistol? Ooh, two. Oh, mine.
It has been done.
We can just escape now, right?
Yeah, I know. We can just get out of here.
But let's kill some people.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, hey!
Whoa, please, please, please,
Please no kill. Please. Please, God, no.
Alright, I'm good. That was all I needed.
I think he's.
I feel better now.
No.
I just needed to kill one person. I feel better now.
Why is there blood on the ground?
Someone please close the.
Good now.
Yo, you have to keycard.
Ben. I have 14% health now, you bitch.
Good, eh? Yo, shit. Hey.
Alright, there we go. I feel better. Come on, Cupcake. You get to live.
Why do I get to
And you
live?
get a
I'm
med kit.
crippled now. Oh, thanks.
Here's slow footsteps, by the way. Hey, got this, by the way.
Alright, let's see. Oh, sweet.
I'm very frightened. I hear tippy taps
The other one
behind
actually
us.
open too, by the way.
Yeah, same.
I hear tippy tappies back there. I don't.
Yeah, I heard that too. Dang it, chapter! You know what?
Did you get hit, by the way? Did you get hit?
I got hit, but I don't need health. Let's go another way.
Containment zone overall decontamination in T-minus 10 minutes.
I think this is a dead end.
Maybe this way.
I think this was a dead end.
I think this is GR8. Yep, this is where we spawned. But I could also use ammo. There is no ammo. Great.
I mean, you can go to the grinder again.
True.
Upgrade it to, like, what was the gun? The SCP killer gun?
No, this will upgrade to the, rifle, the MTF rifle.
Can't you get it to the micro?
Yeah, we could, but, we haven't spotted any SCPs yet, so it's kind of useless.
I mean, there was the
But at
zombie,
least
that
now you
means
can
there's
cancel the micro.
all for now.
Oh, that's PC. We don't need that.
I don't like that sound.
Oh, hey, look. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Go, go, go.
He's not here.
Oh, those are splatter noises. I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I don't like the water sounds.
Oh, boy. This is exciting. Let's go.
Seems good.
Careful.
Let's not go that way. That's a Tesla gate.
Not through the Tesla.
Yeah, I hate Tesla gates. I wonder how many Teslas there are. You know what?
Bro, if there's a ball down here, I want it.
Yeah, you get the ball. Just don't kill us.
Yeah, I want the ball.
You can use it on Shy Guy.
I sound like a fucking child. I want the ball.
Somebody's already been here.
Oh, man.
Well, time to do some killing. Well, that's not good for you, but if I find a disarmer, I will disarm you.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, they should have one, right?
Yeah, they should. Mmm. Ooh.
Micro.
Dang it.
Why do they take everything, man?
Of course, it's because they're people. Oh, look, tablets. I wonder if there's a computer.
Who cares? Do that. Maybe go downstairs?
We go upstairs.
Is this upstairs or downstairs?
Yes, this is up. You can tell by the icon on the elevator. Somebody they're taking everything.
Bro, someone literally just attacked this place and then fucking left.
Yep, let's go kill them.
Ben, there is actually a computer, by the way.
What'd you do? Why'd you do that?
Yeah, it's totally me. Yeah.
Son of a gun, that's an SCP. Oh no! Oh no! Dang it.
Oh my god.
Past the Tesla gate.
Ben,
Cupcakes should feel better about. Oh.
Hey, guys.
Hey, screw off.
Welcome to the team.
No.
It's cause we're
D class is going to the elevator. D elevator.
I'm not in six and he won't in
To your left. To your left. To your left.
Both of them went right by me and looked at me.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and it's Cupcake, of course.
JoJo's, and now I get enraged, like 90.
Doctor, you wait in here. We'll get Cupcake out.
Sorry, I killed him.
Got him.
Wait, did you get Cupcake?
Oh, he lagged, oh.
Yep, I got him.
Nice.
Back the second time. It's like back a third time.
Did you revive her?
3 times to lag me back to that same point.
Oh, just working on revive.
dying.
Oh, sick.
Mega
guys,
Bats 2
we're in intro
really
zone.
killed everything.
Oh boy. Oh hey, it's a doggo that looks AFK.
Oh my god.
Sweet victory. Eat, drink.
Oh my god, instead of the elevator back up, you canceled the revive, and I can't do it now.
Oh, sorry about that.
Same other one you can't.
Ooh, I hear Tesla.
Hold E and it'll be revived down there. No, someone who's fucking Tesla. I go check it out. It's an NTF, I'll tell you.
What?
Sweet victory.
By the gate B, guys. They're going to gate B.
Rasa. Are you saying? I don't know what you're trying to say. But that looks Russian to me.
Time to find entrance again.
I just be running around.
Someone died?
Guys, right gate B.
Hello.
There, come.
I went in a circle apparently. Makes sense. Alright, what if I go this way instead?
I get the surface, guys.
Is this about a ball? Please don't tell me.
Did I hear something about the stress ball?
They're on the surface. Guys, there's 4 on the surface. 4 of them on the surface.
They got you. Oh my god, I have no idea what I'm doing.
One class D left. Class D is out. Class D is getting out through gate A.
Oh no, that's not allowed.
All the on the surface, guys.
I'd be fast.
Where's B?
Right, now where is the surface?
Oh my, I swore you
Hmm?
did that for a moment.
I already told you.
I'm at gate B, open it, open gate B, open gate B.
Out of heavy right now.
Move to it, move to it, move to it.
I'm at gate B, I'm at gate B.
I'm opening it now.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Gotta catch this boy. Not gonna catch him, am I?
No, there's 4 NTF right there at the surface.
They'll kill him. They've got him.
Oh my god. Fucking rubber banding.
More NTF spawning, more NTF is spawning.
Shit.
Grenades!
Oh no.
Hit the nuke, just stop the nuke.
I can turn off warhead. Do it.
Hey guys.
Okay, get ready.
I'm gonna
Nyom!
turn off nuke.
Come on.
Actually, I might be able to make my nuke as well.
Dog, good luck, buddy.
Come on.
I found
Already there.
Is there... Oh, wow, okay.
Nuke off, get nuke off. Focus now.
A lot of muzzle flash.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
I was
dog.
literally right outside of the nuke thing. Right
Dog's dead,
outside.
guys.
Aw.
No.
Well, I'm dead.
Hey. There. It's going.
Good. 049-2. 049 still alive. Well, now we just wait.
Why are the radios still like hella fucking broken? Ball, 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 ball. Ball.
Yeah, why do you have to be such a... I want you to, like, just come on, dude. Be, like, more like, let me live, you know?
If you use something that isn't the ball, then maybe I'll react.
What the fuck?
Ah.
Give you an idea. I feel stupid.
Whoosh.
Well, he's wasting your time now, that's amazing.
It's meme dad.
Hey, cupcake.
Hey.
Oh, sprinkles, nice.
Yeah. You gotta get the sprinkles.
Love you. Love you.
The heck?
Yeah, we probably don't need to go down. Hey guys. Get over. Vin, what the fuck? More like someone went down. Oh.
Well.
Wow. Nope, don't enchant it.
Why?
I wanted this thing to relive.
I'm alive, buddy, I'm alive.
Got through the gate. Left this gate.
Fuck, man. Cup.
Howard, I'm more.
Ooh.
Oh, everyone's dead.
Let's get it, gamers.
Please don't say that again, please.
This is going great, isn't it?
Gamer time. For my phone is at 3%.
Wait, what happened to your corpse?
It's gamer time. What?
What happened to your corpse? I thought you were protecting it.
Oh yeah, I had important matters. I had to go tell Fusion I was alive.
Well then, let it continue. Slice.
Somebody killed Jam.
Oh, Jam.
Oh, I guess he did.
Damn.
Somebody told him and
Wait, guys, there might be.
I tried to kill zombies, but it didn't work, so I'm dead currently. Oh.
I reached gate A and died.
Good job.
Oh, flashbangs work on SCPs now.
Yeah!
SCP-500 didn't even fucking work! A ball found you. SCP-500 didn't fucking...
Man, I wish they would just play Final Flash of Existence full in the main menu. That would be better than this. I have sword in hand. I will slice everything.
SCP-500 is a damn scam.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
Yes, it is. I literally took it right before and it didn't work.
Hey.
Tony, I love you.
that
light
I love you too.
Prevent the
Fear that killed you.
longer.
It's supposed to have OP regeneration, but didn't work at all.
Jam is my poison.
I should
OP.
just kill you instantly, it doesn't regenerate you.
Did you know
Alright, everyone kill Cup.
Please
Remember
stop
that.
making me enjoy killing you even more.
I don't think it has regen. I'm pretty sure it just heals.
Poison, Jam.
Jam is my lover.
Oh, Tony, I was
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh. Never mind. Radio's busted. Fantastic. Hello. The radios be busted. Hello. Oh, hey, Chapter.
Yeah, what's up? You know how to use radio, right?
The radios?
Hold V to use radio.
Oh, I dropped mine already. Screw that. Oh, I recognize this map now. I think. Probably not. Okay, so it's V now. Great. Just another thing I have to remember. I got the music. I got the music. I don't know which SCP it is, but I got the music. It's all I know. I wonder. Sweet. Heck yeah, card. This'll be good. Which flag is best out of these? None of them. They all suck. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no 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 no! Dang it! Oh. Well then.
Somehow there's 9 classes.
Oh hey, Cupcake!
Oh hey, Ben. Welcome. Hey, I'm trying to kill your comrades.
Yeah, they're all in the light.
Most of them. There's 2 scientists and heavy. Jim, you good? Oh, they ran. Screen. I need a screen. Oh, the heck.
Oh my god, I'm about to scare some more out. Oh my god. Stop.
I'm kind of having a little fun with my co-worker here. He just keeps jumping around and I'm trying to hit him, but it's kind of hard.
Oh, yes.
Why?
Yeah. Okay, guy, he's going to exit. Watch skate to exit.
How'd he get out? Look at these originals. Yeah, exactly, original.
Oh my god, dude. I scared the shit out of like 5 people.
Plague Doctor, turn around.
Doctor! There's somebody here! I hit them once! No! He's getting away! Not really!
Oh, I hit him once, What?
Well, I love lag. Doesn't add up.
Hey, Jam.
You just laughed.
Oh, he's throwing them all in the elevator. Oh my god.
Oh, that's an oh no, it's oh no 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 no. Slice. Slice the bread.
I think when he called, I think when he called the elevator down, ball disappeared with it.
Yeah, I was hoping it would kill him.
Fortunate.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I was really hoping that would work.
Well, who's Jam pulling in this time? HP of his health, at least.
Is it for official business, or is he just killing another person?
I think he's just killing another person.
Here we go again.
Oh, there it goes.
Alright, come on.
Every time it's...
However, it's not that name. Goodbye.
That sound. That's the micro. Ouch.
Oh,
Doesn't add up. Oh, wait. What's this? A bunch of flags. Why do you keep posting flags?
Dead the longest you spawn. If it keeps doing that, you'll never spawn.
Nope. Nope.
I think that's the plan.
It's so sad.
Bro,
Doom.
If it can stay alive.
Come on.
Stay alive forever, then at one point she'll have to spawn.
What are these people doing?
Moving, I'm going to have to.
That would be hilarious.
Honestly.
You have been detained. You have been detained. You have been detained.
Ball at 096 in an elevator.
You did it, save.
Yeah, sure. I love those eyes in it. Hello. You're no longer dead.
Tony,
Don't leave me.
Tony.
And wait for him.
Tony.
Toad didn't even get to the elevator.
Wait, no, Tony isn't in.
Screw Tony, I'm myself. Open the door, let's go! Okay! Okay! Oh no, there's no lockers tied on anymore. That's not that is not safe. All right. Hey, can anybody hear me? Ah! Why you guys gotta be scary? Why you guys gotta be so scary?
SCP-096 contained successfully. Containment Unit, India 5.
You scream well, thank you. I've been practicing. Ah! 1475, great.
I saw Tony scream and I realized.
Oh, hey, welcome, Ben.
Oh, hey, I'm back. Hey, everybody's up here. Let's go kill them.
Ben.
Oh, hey, Cupcake.
Hey, Ben. Hey, Ben.
Oh, hey, I found somebody. It's a lieutenant. I'm dead.
I knew people were gonna still go in there, so I went like, I'm gonna hide in the exit.
Yeah, I do it every time. Every single time I do it. I always spectate y'all.
You know what? I should have just gone through the gate when I had the chance.
So you should use the invisibility. Throw a grenade, use the. Yeah. Just like your body just. After you die, your body
Just use it to scare people away instead. Bruh.
Hey, I'm gone. Afterwards, just a corpse on the floor. A hat next to it. I'm back. It's an Australian kid.
What am I doing?
Doing nothing. Nothing out of the. Nothing out of the.
Oh
usual.
man, I just say this now. That's probably the best round of your night.
It's a D-ball.
Like scaring the shit out of people.
He's got the cola. He's got the cola.
Well,
He's got the
Yeah,
cola.
that's because the disappeared when I sent you
the
back
ball
down.
went through the. No, the ball went
The
out
ball
the
didn't go with you. The ball didn't go down the elevator.
Oh, it went
If
out
it
the
went
elevator
down
when
the
the door
elevator,
opened.
you would have been in half health. You would have been in half health.
This
The ball
dude's
was
just
down.
hiding.
You're not listening though. The ball.
What a scaredy cat.
You closed it. Where couldn't get back in?
What?
God, there's still two D boys
Oh, the
left.
ball got out?
Nah, one of those D-boys just spawned in.
Oh, the ball got out. I didn't expect that. I wasn't thinking hard enough. You think harder. Should have thrown the ball just seconds before you got in the elevator.
I've got a viewer on every platform.
But I did
How?
I successfully baited you.
How do I have a viewer on every platform?
So much longer to charge up now. What the fuck?
Because of the it's mostly
Ooh, things are getting spicy.
Wait, fuck! I should have taken SCP 500. God damn it!
Wow. I'm here for one, so that's Twitch down. Yep, I believe it's Mikey Moo on Mixer. But I'm not 100% sure who's on YouTube.
That was just so funny. So many screams.
people are absolutely crazy. This server
It's terrifying when you.
Oh, hello, JC. Oh. Let's go do this thing again. Also, if you press V, you can talk in radio. Hold V to talk in radio, hold Q to not talk in radio.
Yeah, it's because all the people from different countries join this new server.
Here we go again.
It's because of the Mega Patch 2, a ton of people all join servers, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that accidental face reveal. Yeah, well, guess what? Nobody else can see it anymore. Everything about it has been deleted, unless you somehow managed to take a screenshot. Oh ho ho, but I can manage that clip because it's on my channel. Go check for the clip. I dare you. It's not gonna be there. Hey, did you know holding V allows you to talk through your radio? But for my entertainment. Oh, hey. Just shoot the SCP. They're very low on health. Oh, no, another one.
If you let SCP-18 anywhere within a 2-foot radius of me, I will slap your face and kill all 9.
Hold on, I need to heal.
It's a fact. Also, all the cool guys have pills nowadays. If you don't have pills, you're not cool. The NCF by default is not cool, and the Chaos is cool. But we'll fix that by finding pills.
Alright. Oh, boy. They just keep coming. They just keep coming. He must be over here. Okay, maybe not. I need ammo.
There's a health kit here, if you want it.
Dang it. Where's ammo? Okay, find the... He must be hiding. Get ready, get ready. Oh, he's right there! He's right there! I was literally out of ammo. Wow. I saw, but I forgot. Yeah, well, you can't see unless you actually decided to be smart and take a screenshot instead.
God did abandon you.
I still have that clip, but I don't want to show it or Ben will unleash his wrath on me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'll tell you this. Here, JC. If you have any very unused social medias that nobody knows about, go post it there. Make sure it has nothing related to you so nobody can find it, but only those lucky few who look around for it will find it.
That was a disappointing didn't.
And I've seen him do it on somebody. Yeah, are you talking about Incident R?
Got abandoned by God.
I'll tell you this right now, JC. There's a photo of my face online. Multiple different places. but one place that is highly viewed because it's famous. They're famous. Quite, not too famous, but somewhat famous. So yeah, I know where to put it then. Okay.
Australia doesn't exist, kid.
What is that upside down place?
No, I don't know.
I'm gonna put it on my dark web IRL. Okay. Death, 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 more death, 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 more death, more death, more death, more death, 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 death.
What did Jam do?
Nobody will find my dark web IRL. Yes.
He's torturing.
But yeah, I'll tell you this. There are maybe at least 20 photos of my face online. Where? I'm not gonna say. Who? Not gonna say. And by who, I mean who posted it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say. 952, come on. I know about 10 are in the deep web. Maybe.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh, he's gonna kill himself.
Oh, he's going after himself, I think.
No, no.
He's gonna bring you in.
Oh. Oh, time to search the deep web.
More balls. I want to have a ball thrown at me.
Ah, you never know where they are.
Jam, please throw a ball at me.
Ball at me. Ball at me.
Oh.
He's got turtle.
He's
oh.
Oh no.
That was so bullshit, man. I was so.
Oh. Boom, boom.
Going to get the CBT.
Good thing I have like a world-class anti-tracker, so I won't get murdered. The FBI wants to know your location. Yeah.
Tony drank the soda.
No, he
Oh no.
Oh, well.
Oh yeah. Why does nobody use their freaking radio? You can hold V if you didn't know.
Okay, children. I have adrenaline, and I
Good.
will stab you with it.
Do it. I dare you.
I was hoping for heroin.
I will stab
Don't worry, the FBI will think it's worthless trying to catch me just for searching a person's face.
I can't cancel the adrenaline.
Yeah. I will be the one to kill him. I just got the SCP noise. It's great. Oh, excuse me for a moment. Alright, let's see. Where's the SCP? Because the SCP is most likely to... Oh boy! Alright, get the plague doctor. Hold on.
Guys, we gotta go claim SCP-500.
Dang it! The doors are locked! Let's go!
Go, 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 go!
Be careful of every nook and cranny. Okay, that looks clear. Go ahead, I dare you to press the link. Nah, I'm fine. Okay, things are getting really risky. It leads nowhere. Cool. Oh? Oh. It just says website cannot be reached. Oh.
All SCP subjects have been secured. SCP-079 recontainment. Commencing. Heavy containment zone overcharge.
3. Alright, 1 minute. Let's do this. Let's be smart boy. Dang it! I am smart boy. I jump off cliff.
Oh, how the turntables.
Oh,
what
how
are
the
those
grenades
signs?
will kill you.
Oh my god.
Oh, how the turn.
They say you're most likely dead because the iron golems aren't friendly.
Tables turning
These turning tables.
Wait, Cupcake's now a 939?
Oh, it's too late. Sorry.
They're gonna do another massacre.
Oh.
They're doing another massacre.
SCP Ball Massacre.
Who's gonna jump down?
Oh, hey! What's going? Oh, no. I survived for the longest.
I was like the fourth person to not die.
I survived for the longest. One 1811 dash dot what? Well, somebody from the dark web is trying to hack me. Oh, good luck. JC, I wouldn't doubt it if you've already been hacked.
Oh, how the lag does kill me.
No. I'm gonna crash the server.
The server is suffering.
Tony.
What?
Turn the light.
The server is suffering. I can't. Okay, 5 million times I've been hacked, but end up dying.
What? Oh god. Oh.
But ended up. What? Oh my gosh. Stereotypical movie hacker line. Correct. Okay. Then, the server seems to be dying. I don't think the server survived the, stress test. Fatal blunt trauma. The body is badly mutilated and pulped. No, the hackers end up dying. No, you. Instructions unclear. Ended up microwaving cat. Instructions unclear. Microwaved cat. This game is broken! Yeah, just cause I'm a nerd doesn't mean you can bully me. Ha! You're not the only nerd here. Because I am also a nerd. Can I also somewhat sound like a villager? Not the greatest. What? What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
No, you did something.
No, I did not.
This way.
Okay, they're still alive, but there's just a whole bunch of zombie villagers on them.
No, they're dying. They're going to die because of the fact that,
No, because they're slaying them.
Oh, he stole the gun? Dang it.
Get in it. Oh yeah.
I can't see what's in it.
They're good.
It's the hat.
They're good.
Okay.
Oh, we need a battle card. Battle card.
How'd they get up there?
The zombie villagers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
in order to avoid destruction.
But yeah, now I ended up finding your face in the dark web. Oh, really? I don't believe you. Hello, how are you today?
Trying to listen to you now, Tony, but you're in the way. It's not helping me.
I think the server failed the stress test. Oh, I just blinked. Be careful, be careful. There could be not. Prove it. Alright, time to get cards. Oh shoot, that's right. You gotta drop them now. Oh, you always had to, but... Oh hey, how are you? Oh, I'm not afraid of searching the dark web, but I'm afraid of Ben unleashing his wrath on me. You know, my friend, I've known him for... Wait, what did that just say?
Unspecified.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Oh no! Wait, yeah, I'll tell you this. My friend once posted a picture, or a short, like, 5-second video on, Instagram. Oh, hey, Nut, how are ya? 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 Alright, let's go. Go quick. Not that way.
Kill you?
Go! Go! Go other way! That the nuts that way!
Oh, let's just run first. Let's just...
I've also got a gun. And guess who it is, Ben? I'm here. Oh, hello, Terramine. Terramine. I remember your name. I can't remember who. Go! Oh! Oh, I thought I saw the nut! I got 205s. Let's get out of here. Do want to get hacked or not, James? It's out of ammo!
Are you athletic? Click the button. Click the button.
I don't have any ammo! GHSCPSL stuffs. Ah. I can't see your name. It's against a dark background. Go! Leave! Run! Do whatever! Yes. Seems legit. Oh my gosh, escape! Is there ammo in here? I need ammo! I don't have any ammo!
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just keep moving.
I mean, I gotta. Oh, I can't open doors.
Go! Go! Woo! I see it now. Also seems... Gate B!
Go, go, go. We're out of here.
Ben, what server are you playing on? Hold on.
No, wait. Close behind.
Okay, okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's see it.
You said you have 205s. Give one to him so he can actually.
Yeah, here, take it.
Alright, scientist, you're in charge of taking them.
You need to follow him. You have the disarmor.
I mean, he already disarmed me.
Yeah, well, you have to follow him. After a certain distance, it disconnects and he'll become chaos, that means.
Okay.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, here. Jam's Hangout. There you go. Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna just run, just in case. I don't want to get shot.
Yeah. Just keep going, D-boy.
I'll close the door behind you, just keep going. Oh, you wanna hurry.
Task Force Unit Epsilon 11, designated Quebec 17, has entered the facility. All remaining
Okay.
are advised to proceed
There.
with standard evacuation protocols until an MTF
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Yeah. JC hacked isn't specific. What? Oh, wow, I forgot about that.
Reporting for duty, sir. There is 2 SCPs that we know for sure. 049 and 173. But we are unsure of how many casualties there so far. We just know that we need to stop them before they end the world.
Yeah! Let's do this thing. Maybe we should see if the nuke is on. Hey, should we check if the nuke is on? Oh no! I heard bitey sounds. Oh god, random.
Oh. Alright, so, wait, no, close it. No. Alright, team, can everyone form a circle? Let's get over here. Wait, where did the other guy go?
I think he went down. Me too, JC, me too. What? I'm confused. Uh-oh! This is supposed to be a night vision scope. 5. Guys, I'm such a pain. Secret code Ben. What? What? I'm sorry, what? What? I'm confused. Hey, anybody else up here? I'm trying my best to meet JC's grammar so he can understand me, basically. Hello? Hello?
Yo, where's Doc?
What?
Gotta kill him. Where is he? The
Where's
doctor.
who? Oh, the doctor? I don't know.
The doctor. They just said the doctor was behind us, and I was like, well, let's kill him. And they were like, no, not right. Well, where is he?
That might have been the dog. Not dog, dog. Oh, I just blinked.
They probably just saw you. Wait, where
No, that wasn't me. Oh, be careful. Around every corner.
Dude, I fucking juked 173 with the hat.
Nice. Uh-oh. Fire at him!
Follow me.
Ah, he's coming, he's coming!
Right here. Group up. Go.
Oh, hey, we did it! Check your corners, exactly. Yeah, we did it!
We still got a micro.
Oh, hey, I think... Wait, it might have been me who killed him. Wow.
Where's Peanut?
I don't know. Where is Peanut? Oh, there's Nut. Uh-oh. No, okay. That makes my job easier. Computer or not, I'm putting it in. Yeah!
Guys, we have 3 people left. I'm against that one of that other guy.
Let's go! I microed the thing. I got a little micro.
The thing's empty. Noise. Wait, is it used?
Yeah, it's used. That's what I just used to kill him. I just used the micro to kill him.
Oh, it's out of battery. Dang it.
Okay.
I just used it.
I know. It just because you use it now doesn't mean it's it's one use. It's not one use anymore.
Ben, I swear to God.
You can call it down.
It has a battery now.
Activate and get the fuck out of here. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
We need to kill the computer, by the way.
Oh, is there a computer?
Yeah,
Well then.
Why is... For a second my disarmor was acting like a gun and you shot the poor thing.
Is still alive.
Sorry. I almost shot you with my disarmor.
Ben, he swears to God. What? Confused. Check your corners, but I don't understand. Oh, there's none in here. Dang it. Okay, 30 seconds. There we go. Oh, my fan turned on. Oh, more. Alright, I'll be back.
Epsilon 11, designated Charlie 16, has entered the facility. All remaining personnel are advised to proceed with standard evacuation protocols until an MTF squad reaches your destination. Substantial threat to safety remains within the facility. Exercise caution.
Alright, I'm back. It's sometimes better to not to understand, Ben. Yeah, I know that. I've learned that with you, JC. Well, you're not JC, but still. JC. I've learned that through JC. 90% of the time, it's just better not to ask. Alright, time to go kill this computer. Because I haven't died once, I feel like a god, but I'm not. Aww. Does it still even spawn up here? I mean, yeah, or I'll kill you. No, oh no, I'll kill me. Wait, what? You guys are confusing. Lots of ammo to waste.
We are.
Woo!
I will kill you all who treason. Pull myself up before you can.
I hope illness doesn't kill me. It will. I am the dead. My client has failed to authenticate in time, so kick me. Oh. So I can the death date and cause. What? Right. Just don't ask. Because it's JC. Never ask about JC. He's crazy. Water.
I think we should just ball. Jam. Let's just do ball. Let's do ball. Jam, you know what time it is.
Oh boy. What is happening? Also, ill, not owl. Alright. Got it. Oh. What the heck? What the heck? I switched like 50 different times.
I know, I switched like. I was actually a security guard to find it, so I get the class.
I was a security guard.
I was a scientist, then a facility guard, then a D-boy, then a facility guard, then a D-boy.
Okay, someone needs to give me like an O card.
You know what? I'm going to go kill myself. Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't like soup. Oh, the hat's in here?
Attention, all personnel. The light containment
Things are floating.
process will occur in T-minus 15 minutes. All biological substances
Ouch. Oh, hey.
in order to avoid destruction.
I might need some health. Ben, don't commit suicide. I will.
Scientist, you do anything to me or my boys, I'm gonna fucking find you in the afterlife. I swear to God.
I'm fine, brother.
Hello, how are you?
My car, and I'll love y'all forever.
Yeah, don't take my card.
Don't trust each other.
We all trust each other.
Yes.
He doesn't know. Ooh.
Let's go get a ton of SCP object.
Yeah, we probably want. No, we probably just want to get out. SCP's around at 9:14 because
Yeah,
everybody's.
we just want the ball, honestly.
The ball isn't up here. There's nothing up here. I've been up here.
There's nothing up.
No, the hat's up here.
Oh, who got the hat? He got the hat.
Where'd he go? Nobody knows. I got the hat. Yes, because I need something to drain my health more. Minute and a half. No.
Oh fuck.
Sup?
Oh hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Yours? Oh hey, Terramine. Here, take it. There's a bottle on the floor. Right here. Yeah, there you go.
Harmfully increases motor skills.
No, don't shoot me.
I shoot you. I've got 2 hats now.
I was trying to help someone out.
Would you like your hat back?
Up that now, man. Up that now, you'll die to 1,000.
There you go. There's your hat.
You motherfucker. We don't
I
have the cola, though. The cola
I don't have your hat anymore. Good job. 10 seconds, okay. No one man should have the power of 2 hats. Oh, if only you I wish the power was that epic. Son of a gun! Dang it, I had a hat!
How did you die?
No, my hat! I had a hat, no! How dare you, I had a hat!
Sorry. Oh look, it's jam.
I know what to do!
Jam told me to eat them.
No one man should have the power of 2 hats!
There's a guy in the elevator system B, by the way. Santa.
Don't kill me. But, yeah, I wish the power of 2 hats was that as epic as it sounds. It's not. 2 hats just means, you have 2 hats. That's literally it. They both have the same cooldown and everything.
Who's there? There's something over here. There's a zombie. There's a zombie.
Dang it! I wish the power of 2 hats was as epic as it sounds. It's a Zambi! Yeah. It'd be a Zambi.
No.
Oh, look, James is on here. Ugh. It's other James.
Oh fuck. A D-boy got into 914.
So, 9-6 up there?
Downstairs, dude. I think.
Stay down there.
There's a D-boy down
Either.
here.
I'm after Science Boy.
Oh, back up the elevator. I hear chaos, damn.
Chaos spawn.
There's a guy to the left.
Oh no! Oh!
Just grab him, just ignore him. Grab him, grab the other guy, grab him. Oh. Zombies, dude. Come on.
I can't hit him for the life of me!
How are we gonna win? We have 4 targets there.
I mean,
I have made friends with the
But
chaos.
You drinking me, by the way. Were you drinking me on the elevator? 2 guys died because of that.
the elevators are right next to each other. That was so gay.
Chaos is friends.
That deep boy.
Yeah, can someone come down?
I got an elevator. I'll get an elevator. I'll get an elevator. I'm locking the door there.
Kill those damn SCPs down there. I fucking swear to God, I'll kill all you chaos cells.
Should I kill the D-boy?
I got him stuck in light. I got him stuck in light.
Kill Chaos, just kill the boys. They're targets.
Ball on the ball.
Don't kill the Chaos, he's friendly.
The ball.
Yeah, just the boys.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill Debo right now in like a team. He hasn't gone though.
I'm leading Chaos somewhere. Oh.
Debo, I got the D-boy. That's 205s also.
Where's the last target?
No clue.
I think it's
target is an MTF.
JC Zambi. That's my new name, JC Zambi guy. Yes.
Oh wait, that's Chaos. Oh.
Yeah, Chaos is friendly. We're just having a good time in here.
In a weed room.
Yeah.
Never learn, dude. I swear. You'll never learn, will you?
Don't make. I'll never be your child.
Hey! Yeah!
Got him, Jam. I got the D-boy.
Read room.
I can't even jump.
It's the read room now, not the. Whoa. Ooh, what's this? I've made. Oh, Corgi the Morgie. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I heard it, but I was in the middle of something, so I did not realize. I never saw who it is, but yeah, thank you for the follow, man. That's much appreciated. All right. And there's apparently a wild hyena in my room. Or whatever the heck that was. Yeah!
I have an announcement.
No, you don't. Read room, yes. Boys. So my friend here, his name's Vincent. We play on NPM together. Did you know? He doesn't... Okay. Did you know? He doesn't know what Villager News is. Or anything Element Animation. He doesn't know. There.
7 p.m. shop, read room.
How dare you! You don't know what those are! Oh! D-boys! You're back? Noise. Weed room!
Wow, number 15, dead meme.
Oh, hello. How are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yes, JC Zambi guy. How the frick do I spawn in? Glitch. Hey, boys! Hey, boy! Please, no! Please, no. Can you, aww. So, have you come for the class today? Please, take a seat. Oh, well, thank you. That's fairly nice. Oh, no! This game can't handle your power. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Hey Ben.
Hi.
You're not George Foreman.
Ben.
Yes.
Oh shit.
I don't understand how I spawn in as a spectator.
Good job.
Oh shit, run.
Look, it's the
God. You just got double doggoed. Oh no! Boys, if we keep this up, the 3 viewers. Soon, I will be able to get affiliate. And that will mean many pluses to the channel.
I have an idea. This is a little far-fetched.
Okay, here.
Wait, is this James?
AKA to get subs. Yeah, you have no idea how many times people have asked me how they donate bits to me. People have asked me the question so many times. And I tell them, I'm sorry, but I can't yet because I don't have the stuff yet. Here, in fact, here, let me go to achievements. Checking this. Path to affiliate. Reach 50 followers, 114. Stream for 8 hours, 37.86 out of 8. Stream on 7 different days, 15 out of 7. Average of 3 viewers, 1.83. And then there's, of course, partner. Stream for 25 hours. 37.61 out of 25. Stream on 12 different days, 15 out of 12. Average of 75 viewers. Yeah, that's never going to happen anytime soon. JC, I have over 9,000 gold units in Roblox after 900 wins. Hot heck? Huck and heck? Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Let's see. So I found PC 15, Nut guarded it, and then 2 dogs came in and killed me.
Hello, Ben.
I got double doggoed.
Stop unzipping. Oh, that's...
Actually, I got triple SCP'd.
They're gonna get quadrupled chaos.
Hot heck. Yeah. Let's do this! If I know where I'm going. I probably... Oh, now I do. Yee. Hello, SCPs and other people. For me, personally, I would like to be friendly with the SCPs just to make my job a little easier. If D-class we are escorting is like the last target, I will give them away almost immediately. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know what else. Yeah, well, I don't know either. Who the heck? Oh, hey, doggo. Hey, I'm friendly. I'm trying to be friendly.
It's accelerated power.
What is AHP?
Accelerated power.
Crazy must die.
The game was actually laggy. It legit just froze.
Spawn every...
Crazy must die.
Stop running!
Ben the Smooth Talker. Yes, I have a speech level of 3.
Wait, that was me. I was like in the corner. My game just froze, and the dog was like right next to me, and I was like, ah, oh yes.
There you go. Have fun.
Oh, peanut free.
Yes, my speech level is 3. Out of 100. It's not good. Oh my gosh, they've almost killed Doggo. Out of 5 generators activated. That's Cupcake News. Okay. Hmm.
So, our security guard literally fell so fast.
That's alright.
Okay, the toy is out.
You know what? I'm going to do something I have never done. Whoever has the most quarters currently... Actually, no. Not the one person. The top 3 are about to get a VIP access. Hello, Lydia.
It's a she. Why?
My cat's gonna eat you.
No.
Doesn't really matter.
Alright, let's see. So, JC and random person, you two and whoever Zinky Burr is. You 3 are getting VIP roles because congratulations, you have the most quarters. Roles. JC. Zombie. JC Zombie Guy. Add role. VIP. Heck yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, some of the...
Why did you do that?
Add new.
Oh, 5 counts.
Okay, and random
Why did you do it?
person
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to your 5.
underscore wait, no. Son 57 underscore YT.
Kinda dead.
Unfortunate.
Okay, VIP added to you. VIP. Okay, JC, apparently I knew the quarters will do something. Apparently it won't allow me to give you VIP.
They don't do anything.
It can't give you VIP. I don't know why. Here, let's try this again. JC underscore Zambi. JC underscore Zambi guy. Save. JC! Is it the name? No, it's not the name. It won't let me give you VIP because for whatever reason. Might be, I don't know. Won't let me.
I better see every single one of you.
Can everyone rise for our national anthem?
Yeah, I can't give you VIP. Like seriously, it is not allowing me in any way. Hold on. Okay. Is JC Zombie Guy about to become again JC Zombie Guy? Playing games. D-boy, D-class personnel. Oh boy, people are here. We need to find the weak. Oh wait, no. I'm going to call it the read room, because why not? Ooh. Oh, see ya, Vincent. Vincenti Durft. I'm appalled, Ben. How could you give us VIP based on our quarters, based on the amount of money someone has? Because the quarters aren't something you buy. It's something you earn over watching my streams. You can't... There is no way to buy them from me. You can't pay like $50 to get however many quarters that is. You need to... Yeah, you have to watch my stream, and the more quarters you have, that means the longer you've been watching my stream.
That was hilarious.
Oh no!
Was a spectator.
What was hilarious?
Oh, Ben got murdered.
Try giving VIP, okay. JC Zomber. Add role VIP, save. It does not want me to give you VIP. Sorry, Jossa.
Just what I said.
Let's see.
I said, I warned you. I warned you.
I can't hear you over anyone else.
Yes. Okay, give me a moment, stream. I'll be back in a moment.
Oh.
So funny. Now 173 can't get out.
I died to a Tesla game,
Oh,
And the guy is
sad
literally just
173
like,
noises.
oh my god, and like a voice
Doesn't
changer
matter,
voice,
James
and he
gonna
got
rescue, sadly.
yoinked by, like,
Next mission, 3173. There's a computer.
Man, I'm mad.
Which
I
I
had like
think there
4
is.
used needles on me and I died.
EA Sports.
Rest in peace, Sokka.
Are you good, General?
the guy with the voice changer, I died, and then he was like, oh my god, he just got yoinked by Larry.
Blat.
Well, there's one wee boy in the weed
Good
room.
game, man. Oh my god. Does he have to be in 173's chamber?
Very sad.
Oh, what the heck?
I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh my.
Okay, go have fun with that.
We need to talk. Taka, no.
Alright, I'm back.
She can have
Exact.
fun.
Yeah, I know.
Are you gonna cry again, Taka?
Won't let me give you a VIP for whatever reason.
Oh no, she's crying.
Make sure it's all lowercase. Dude, I know what I'm doing. It won't let me.
Like it's a daily occurrence.
Yeah,
It is, Tony.
Again.
Who is crying the day she couldn't figure out the controls on this game?
That is very unfortunate.
Try JC. Dude,
This is the second game
all I do is search up your name. It appears. I click on it and then click VIP and click save.
Is it just me or is Larry shorter?
I don't have to enter in your entire name, and it is yours. Oh no! Woo! Okay, BRBR.
Can you live where I belong?
We just had to talk about this. Yeah, you still do it.
No.
What part of the song are we on?
Oh my man. Gather
Okay.
Yeah!
to the water.
Kill everything and anything except SCPs. I think maybe.
I'm gonna tell my grandkids I died to a fucking ball.
Exactly.
I'm unfollowing you on Twitch. I'm unfollowing you. Oh, that's okay.
Did I do it for VIP? What? Oh, hey, Cupcake. You know what? Oh, Cupcake, where'd you go? Cupcake. Oh, where'd Cupcake go? Oh boy. I don't know if you're good yet. I'll have to check in a moment.
Remember, they don't exist. Remember, Tony doesn't exist. Remember, God.
I'm a
You know, we gotta follow Tony, man. 'Cause he's
Oh, hey, Larry. Oh, wait, James, is that you? Oh, hey, James. Aw. Why? Testing. Okay, it's not that way. So, oh, shoot. Is it this way? Dang it. I swear the pocket dimension is much deadlier now. Oh, it is. I'm picking a path. I'm going. Dang it. Anyways, let's see if I can make you VIP yet. Yeah, let's try that again. Add new. JC underscore Z Zambi guy. Click. VIP. Save. There! It worked! Now, who was the last person? Zenki Burr.
America, America.
Hold on, I need to see this.
Oh no, this poor D-boy thought he was gonna live.
What?
Balls.
Spawn me in as
You don't know
chaos.
what I got.
Okay.
Spawn me in as 0-2.
Oh, there we go.
Ball and ball torture.
Spawn me in as 0-2.
Okay, I got it. Yep. However, it sadly does not show.
Okay, stop begging for him to spawn you as a 4-9.
Go give Tony a follow.
Oh, I want to be the zombie.
Wait, what? Dinda, go give Tony a follow.
Why would you want to be the zombie?
I'll
probably give Tony a follow.
Tony,
He's got really good content, man. I recommend.
tell.
Come on, motherfucker.
Oh.
That scientist is screwed.
Woo! Yeah!
Damn second. How low is he? How low is he?
Hello, Tony.
Wasn't even that low. Are you kidding me?
Oh, excuse me for a moment. Well, it sounds like I must go. No. Alright, yeah, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Why isn't it disconnecting me? There we go. Anyways, okay, now I'm confused. How'd they get VIP? They have collected the most quarters, which is basically the longer you watch my stream, the more quarters you get. But yeah, thank you for watching the stream. BYS, bye. Goodbye, random person. I'm going to shoot that one more time, put it down. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Stream will happen again tomorrow. Quarters. If you look at the, if you look in the cards below, Terramine, you'll see one that says, you'll see the quarters leaderboard. Basically, that quarters leaderboard is, tells you how many quarters everybody has. And to get quarters, you just have to watch the stream. Longer you watch, the more quarters you get. Let's see, Terramine, are you on here? Wait, hey JC, by renaming yourself, you've now got JC Zombie Guy and JC Zambi Guy. Stop shooting people. Goodbye, stop shooting people. Oof. Yeah, JC, you might want to rename yourself because your JC Zombie Guy here isn't getting any quarters now. But yeah, the longer you watch, the more you get, and if I check here, Terramine, I might be able to find how many you have. It all depends, though. Terramine. I'm not seeing any Terramine. Oh, there you are. You are in 42nd. Oh, hi. Hello, Blov. You caught us at a bad time. I'm just ending my stream. Anyways, let's go find somebody to raid. Because that's going to be fun. If you're on YouTube and Mixer, thank you for joining. This is the end of the stream. Otherwise, for those of you on Twitch, if you wait a moment, you will get some... we will go raid somebody. Just got to make sure it's somebody I should raid. Because raids haven't gone that well. Yeah. Oh, I can't because in 2 months I can change names. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea, was it, JC? You kind of Yeah. Well, time to find somebody to raid. Because now, basically, you are not earning any quarters. Your 2,070 quarters count, you're not getting any more quarters on there until you fix it. Well, I'm going to go look for another SCP stream. Bye. Alright, see you, Blob. You enjoy your night. Nope. Nope, what? Alright. But a VIP, yep. You got that sweet, sweet VIP. You know what? I'm just gonna raid this person, cause raid. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream, and in about 15 seconds we'll go raid this. We'll go raid somebody. Okay, bye. Yep, see ya, JC. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.